welcome back to the Films 128 channel. Canon T70. I love this camera. I really do. It is my go-to. It never fails me. Taking this guy out today to a park, and apparently if I walk deep enough into this park area, there is a old railroad bridge that goes right over a spot, and it's got one of the old like concrete kind of arch bridges. We'll see what we can see. Trying out Ilford Xp400, Xp2 Super 400, excuse me. This might be something that's just in my own crazy mind, but I've always kind of had a problem with black and white film that can be processed C41. I don't know why. That's color processing. Just throw your black and white film in color processing, you're fine. I just always found them bland. No, the results just seem meh, you know? So I've always, once I got really into photography, if I bought black and white film, it was true black and white film that needed black and white chemicals. It was not one of the ones that you could just drop into C41 color processing. So this purchase was almost accidental. I watched something that said they got some great results with the XP2 Super 400. And so I said, okay, I'll buy that. Then I realized it was C41. I was like, did I mean to do that? But what the heck? What do I know? It's probably all in my head anyway. So, and it's Ilford. I mean, how wrong can you go? So, I guess let me show you the vlog part of the shoot, and when we come back, we'll see if there's anything worth photoshopping. Alrighty, arriving at this river area, hoping to find this bridge. According to the map, there's an old railroad bridge, kind of with the arches and everything. Should be a little ways up. Hopefully I'm finding it. The river is really high. It's been a lot of rain. It looks like it is moving fast. But it is a windy day, so this may be the one and only time you can hear me. We'll see what happens. Wind literally almost knocked over the camera. Passes a lot of swamp and dead, so I'm really hoping for something interesting to shoot soon. I mean, yeah, I can make it interesting over here, what I'm seeing, but yeah. It's like we're approaching target photography location. Hopefully you can hear me over the wind. The goal here is going to be to try to shoot around all the graffiti somehow. Let's see what we can do. I'm going to try walking on the riverbank and get a little bit of a wider angle. Ironically, that's the only part not muddy, because the idiots who created this whole park area raided the land below the river. So it is a swamp pretty much 300 days a year. Brilliant. Alrighty, so I got some good results back with this. I kind of like this film. I was shocked. See, I told you, I don't know what I'm talking about with the color processing versus black and white processing. Apparently, film is going to look good as long as the company makes it good. So here's some shots. Let me look at this shot real quick in Photoshop. There's a reason why. I love empty benches in front of rivers and lakes and stuff. I just think they always look nice. I want to try something with this, though, because I hate the cutout text there. So I'm wondering... unlock the layer. I'm wondering if... rotate, crop. I wonder if I could just get rid of all the writing. Let's see. That is that. And let me see here. Tone adjust. God, it's very bright. It's very near neon over here. So kind of want to crush that a little bit. Okay, let's do that. I want to take the burn tool real quick and on the shadows level, I'm going to try to hit this ground. Hello. I'm going to try to hit this ground a little bit. And then on the mid-tone levels, hit this ground a little bit. And then on the highlight level, hit this ground a little bit. Same thing back there, just a little darker back there. A little bit of water too. Woo, there we go. And the shadows, but this time I'm dropping it all the way down to, let's see, stop at 5%. Just to get a little contrast in the water, but without making the water look dark. That actually went a little too far. Drop back a little bit. That's okay. And same thing with the mid-tones across the water, just a little bit. Perfect. Now, could we come in and get rid of this text on this bench that totally ruins the bench? Let's see. Get the rubber stamp tool handy. Copy that, and yeah, that'll work. You get the idea what I'm doing, so obviously I'm going to now edit well ahead of this, so you don't have to sit here and watch what I'm doing, as I'm just basically drawing with parts of the bench to cover up those letters. There we go. Something like that. Bring that back. Oh, so much better. Get rid of the stupid words on there. It's a nice little park there, by the way, but like I said throughout the video, it's just... It don't take a rocket scientist to realize that if you grade your park down lower than the water level of the lake it's next to and the river it's next to, chances are she's going to flood. And so that's how that park has been for years. And then they did a whole new part, a whole new section. Were so proud of themselves when they made this new section. Big bridge over the river and everything. I will go there to shoot some stuff soon. But it goes underwater every single time it rains. It's like, it's not that hard. Anywho, there we go. We'll look at that one real quick. Let's look at 10 in Photoshop. It's really nice. Just want to make it a little darker around each side of the water so that the water stands out a little bit more. A little darker right up front. A little darker in the corners for a kind of a vignette effect. I like that a lot. This shot has some framing potential. Let's look at, as in, I'm gonna put this in a frame because this one came out. I just love the way that this is moving through the shot. Just a little bit like that. I want to burn it a little bit. Burn that shadow just a tiny bit darker under the tree. Come in with the shadows at a really low level, like 4%. Okay. The bridge didn't end up being that photogenic, really. It was kind of just there, and the angles that you could get to it from made it a little bit harder to photograph, but I didn't mind it. It's still a nice shot. Still could be printed, maybe. I wonder if I can bring out a little bit with the dodge tool. Just a little bit, lighten that up just a tiny bit right there. That's another shot that's not too bad with the whole bench thing going on. I like that though. It's also, why wouldn't you write the text so that you can see it from behind the chair? Like, if you, who's looking from in the middle of the river to see the text? Right, like an ambulance. Write it backwards where I'm going to see it in my rear view. Write it correctly here, so when I look at it from here, I can see. Whatever. I really think that's another. That came out really, really nice. I'm happy with that one. I could try a little bit more with it later, a little more burning, dodging, all that kind of stuff. But right now, I'm pretty content with that shot. Anywho, some of these swamp ones were kind of cool looking. So a few of these shots could be edited and look a little better. This shot though is my favorite, I think, of that shoot. But I guess that's it for the episode. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, visit the Etsy store, all that kind of good stuff, and I will see you next time. Now, if I had color film, it's a perfect shot right here. Ooh. What the hell? What is this thing on? Why is it set to 2 seconds? Anyway.